Hey buds, welcome back to Madables and welcome back to another... Well, welcome to, again, a quick little playthrough of Outer Wilds. Alright, I was supposed to record my other episode and starting to get back into There Is No Game. Pretty sure that's what it's called. But after watching and editing through my content for this, our last episode that I posted yesterday, day before, whatever it was, I'm like... Oh, technically a lot has fucking happened in that episode. And after watching the footage, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. You know, so I was like, it's gonna drive me insane. Especially, also, like, as you guys know, I'm very forgetful about things. So I was like, I wanted to go see that thing originally, which hopefully I remember how to get to. So you're getting another episode, alright? I guess you're getting 3 gameplay videos this week. And I'm sure a lot of you are okay with that. Where's the moon? Where's the Brittle Hollow? Because I need to go there and I don't know if it's a time-based thing or not. There you are. But I forgot that, as I was watching through, I'm like, oh my god, the gravity thing, I forgot about that. You know? And we kept getting distracted by random things, and the moon, I think the moon really fucking shocked me, because after that is when I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Or if it is actually what it is. The main things I want to do today, and this might be a shorter episode depending on what happens, because I wasn't planning on doing this. I was going to record something else. But I want to go to the room and follow that random gravity path. It might have to be two separate deaths. And then I wanted to go on the thing that rotates around, the thing that's in space with the giant steep. But then also, while I was watching, I kept remembering remember when I was I guess the other day for you guys, when I hidden the log from the storm, but it lifted us up into space, and I'm like, why the fuck is that the case? Why am I able to be lifted up into space? And I was thinking, I'm like, actually, I remember I was trying to climb on that fucking that branch with all the thorns and stuff like that. I'm like, I wonder if I have to get my elevation while I'm in space. When the tornado lifts us up, that's when I explore around that crystal thing. And there's got to be something up there with that too. So I'm like, there's so many things I wanted to visit, and I'm like, maybe I just we just do another playthrough, and then I just push the other game back a little bit, you know. So maybe that's what we do. All right. So I hope you guys appreciate the extra episode, because I wasn't intending on playing this again until either next week or this weekend. It's not this one. It's on the opposite side. Okay. So if you appreciate it, consider leaving a like, consider leaving a comment. All right. Oh, this is definitely it right here. Okay. Because it was with that rock. And it's with this building. Ooh, okay, slow. Okay, cool. Alright. I got some work to do. Unidentified signal. What? Are you trying to read that? Or is this... It's so funny how every time I fucking forget about it. Right? One of my buddies was telling me that I need to start doing this too. Okay. He's like, hey dude, just one thing. just walk a little bit closer when you're using your signal scope. I'm like, for what reason? He's like, just do it. I'm like, okay. So now that saves it? Wait, is that what that was? Yes, okay, so that's called quantum fluctuations. That was the only thing he wanted to tell me, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I'm like, as long as it's nothing crazy that I'm missing out on, then sure. Okay. Because I guess a bunch of you guys are liking the videos, and he was like, hey, just to make it a little bit easier for, try that thing out. So, I'll take those, I guess. But hey, if you guys are still liking the videos and appreciating it, I'm sorry I'm not responsive as much in the comments. I'm just trying to respect the desire to dodge spoilers. But again, I don't even know what you could spoil in this, you know what I mean? I guess the main thing would be the rotation, how the game works, like the loop. But you could tell me Well, not you can, but like, there's a lot of things you could say that probably would not fucking make sense to me. But I guess going into this completely blind is a fucking magical experience, you know? Let's go over here. No, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I just ruined it. Okay. Alright, maybe we come back to this. But then I don't have my ship. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe... Can I rotate around? Fucking god damn it. Damn it. I did it perfectly my first try. And then now we're having this problem. And I don't even have my ship either. Alright, we're gonna have to make do with what we got. Alright. We're gonna have to figure out what the fuck we're doing. I think this might take me back, right? Because that was it. Can we lock? Can we, okay. We go in this hole. I remember turning this. And then this will allow me to go inside. And then I can teleport somewhere after I rotate. Rotato. Down here? Yeah. And then we'll fucking... I cannot believe it. Sure. Any direction works, because I think it just turns in a whole 360. That goes down, we need to go up. And then we go here. Okay. Then we wait. Oh, God. Hey. Real quick. Real quick. I fucking love this game. Alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my journey. I may not be the best at this whatsoever, but this is a game that I don't think will ever be able to experience something like this again. You know, I compare this to Firewatch. It's the closest thing, because I'm like, it's a walking simulator, but like, it's also like, this, I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing right now, dude, but this cannot be it. This cannot be it. Oh, I forgot about the fuel too. Actually, if I just make it to my ship real quick, I might be able to reset fast enough. So I didn't find this fast originally anyway. So we go in here, turn the lights on, sure, refuel. Okay, reset. Okay. Even though I fucked up, I'm gonna trust the process. Alright. I'm gonna trust the process. Maybe we got there a little too quick. Maybe there's a spot that I had to, like, maybe some pieces need to fall off first. Alright. Maybe that's what needs to happen. I don't even think I went down that way. Alright. Yep. Okay. Okay, we launch across. Where does that go, though? Okay. And we're back. And please, for the love of God. Please, please. Please, for the love of God, no. What is happening to me? No. Okay, do you think we can do it one more time? I can't, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, okay. Why are we moving? Okay. This is my own fault. This is my own fault. Okay. What the fuck? That's a very cool fucking aesthetic. Please. I don't think I have the same amount of time as I do. I'm tempted to quit and go back in, but also... Maybe we use the rest of this day to explore what I wanted to... Can you... To explore originally. I think I'm too eager right now. Instead of being patient, I'm like excited, you know? I'm excited. So what we're gonna do is... We're going to land. Okay, and we're just gonna drop the we're just gonna drop this one. We'll come back to this one on the next day. We'll go to, because like I don't know how the timing works. I don't know if it needs to be a certain time or not, but what does need to happen is well, I don't know, it seems pretty decent still. It seems pretty decent still. Maybe there's... Excuse me. Maybe there's a chance. I wonder also if there's a reason why the rocks only teleport to certain locations. Like, do you think there's any means of, like... I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go to the other place first. I'll come back. I'll come back. This will be a tomorrow problem. Alright, I've made the decision. We've had too many failed attempts already. Just in case it's a time thing or not. We're going to... You? And we're going to go find that thing that floats in space. And I need to find if that thing actually floats in space, or if that's a thing that gets lifted up with the tornadoes. And that's, I guess, what we'll fuck around with. What is that? Also, it makes me nervous that I have headlights on this thing. You know? I'm in space. What kind of close quarters is... Wait, is it... Did I just fucking... Yeah, we have a perfect timing with this. Okay, can I, like, match your guys' velocity? Yes. Match. Okay, we're going up. Nope. Okay, sure. The water will slow me down. Sure. God. Okay. Okay. Above the clouds. Okay. Okay. I think that is the landing platform, but potentially. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's match. Okay, we're matched. Let's make it a lot easier. And then, do I just, like, get close to this? Dude, how the fuck does that... Oh! Same team, bro. Okay. Chill. Okay. Are you panicking? Because I'm panicking. Oh, interesting. Okay, well let me repair this just in case, right? Where is it? Okay. Okay, all right. Let's just go in. Let's just go in. We don't need to repair it right now. We can always repair it in space, right? All right, so this opens doors, right? And oh, this is cool. Okay. Ship log updated. Okay, sure. This is the launch module. This is the probe tracking module. Okay. Okay, we're getting a lot of ship logs. I love that. Control module. Ship log. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. So this is let's go in this one maybe. This is a very weird. Oh, never mind. Now, can I? Oh fuck! Did you just go like? Oh, you're. Oh. This was the room. That was the room I was in. And I have to enter it through the outside. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna leave that there just so I know where the entrance is. Okay. Okay, and this is just what, broken? And that, alright, so this, okay, alright, I understand. I think I'm getting into the hand of this. So there's a lot of pieces, a lot of debris outside, right? There's a lot of pieces that are floating around, so I'm assuming, shit. This is... The probe tracking module is the one that's broken. So in order to track the probe, I need to go outside, actually into space. And then this was the one... Is this the one I came through? No. Alright, so that's the next one we need to go into. What? Anyway. Let's go in here. Okay. Okay. I don't... Why are you playing music like this? You're stressing me out. Is this the one that I saw? Here's a projection stone. What are you gonna show me? What is... Is it... I think this is the other room. I think that's the other room. Alright, so you give me this. And you can go here. And then what do you want to show me? The giant steep projection stone. That one's a pretty one. This is... Alright, so this is the one that I saw. Okay, so I was here before. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna read both of you. Is there anything else in here? I'm always afraid when music's playing, because I'm like, does that mean I can't pause time? Also, what is this thing? What? Those look like the balls, yeah. What do you do? What, no, hey, slow down. Let's read first. There's a no, there's a lot happening. Okay, let's read. Evans, Malo, my better 50%. Oh, Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components soon. Relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells us that he and the construction crew have determined the power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see, and I'm right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit, with nearly 100% certainty, our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power we can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. It'll make some adjustments. The fuck? I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain that they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on definite hiatus, right? Tell Privet and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Malo and I will join you on Daz. Privet left us to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay. So this is the probe. Is this a model of... Structure compromised during the launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Let's receive data from the probe. Orbital space cannon launch request received. Can I repair this? Well, what are these other tubes for? Down and left. Okay, so now you only came down with one piece. Okay. I guess. And then what do you do? It's like you're showing me different models. But what does that mean for me? I did one of each at this point. There's one more thing I wanted to explore. Let's see. It started on that one. We did this one. We did this one. We did that one. So we saw technically all of them. Can I, like, go in here? I don't know, like, just in case. Do these... Those do change... Hold on. Hold on, where are you? You change. You fuck, I was reading that, you bitch. Go back down. I didn't realize that the instruction manual changed. We don't have a lot of time left. Can you please... Okay. Come on. Please. Thank you. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Came in line with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field. Okay. Alright, so let's try to do the next one. You. In. Or is this, maybe that was the holding cell? Alright, we'll bring you across. Right now I'm trying to gather as much, like, text information as I can. Okay. We still have some time. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to view the outside, unfortunately. Because there was that broken window one. I want to go in there as well. These are the ones I read, but I'll just go through them anyway, just in case. Yep, okay. So we have one more, and then I want to try to rush outside to see if I can get to the other one. Orbital probe cannon. Damage report. Severe structure 2 stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. So, is my goal right now to repair this probe to then send where? Okay, I think that's everything in here anyway. Let's try to get a little bit more information before we die. This is still a successful day, even though I failed fucking twice, but sometimes... sometimes even if you miss the moon, you land amongst the stars, right? Oh no, we need the scout to stay there. I do need to go to my ship, though. Okay. Come on, please. Okay. Reason. No, just because you don't have, you don't succeed in what you try to do that day does not mean you don't succeed elsewhere. Okay. There's a lot of things. Can you please, for the love of God? No, I don't want to be in here. I just send me back out. Okay. Okay, go. What's over here? Okay, in. Rotate. Okay. Okay. That leads into the area that I wasn't able to go in. Oh, we have more text here. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's do this part first. The text I can at least speed read if I have to. This is, what, the other room? Okay, that's fair. Take me out. Go in. Imagine Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. Okay? I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once. Anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Okay. I would mind, Malo. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Okay. I don't have much else to do, so I kind of want to see if there's anything else in this room, unless it was really about that vital piece of information. About finding wherever the fuck that is, right? Just chill. And I wonder if it's in, like, I have to explore those pieces, maybe? Or these pieces? I guess I can technically do that now. I just don't know if there's anything else in this. What are you? Control module. See, this is why I wanted to, like, not rush through this place or this area. Alright. Oh god. Alright, we don't have a lot of time left. We gotta go. I do want to explore those little gates on the outside eventually, but I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do both right now. Milo, my better 50% Cassava is sending our last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The Tharkum community elders, curious and challenging, search increases my heart temperature, my love. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined the power setting. We are not under... Oh wait, I think this is the same one I read earlier, right? Friends are accounted for in nature, so I suggest we do. Remember to think that consequently by ignoring the setting, giving the orbital probe cannon all the power we can construct and withstand creates the greatest chance. Right. Okay. I think that was pretty much the same thing as we read earlier. I want to spend my last moments here just seeing if there's anything else in this room, because we do not have enough time to go outside and check those gated areas. Those things over there, I do have to try to remember to... Jesus. To come back for those at some point. Maybe whenever we come to visit this planet again, which could be in this run, could be in a different one. Maybe if I fuck up, or maybe if I finish my objective, we can come over here and just take a peek at that. And there was also the, I don't see, like, there's just so much information. God, that's so, I don't think I ever get tired of watching that thing. It's so beautiful, you know? Was I watching it from a different... What was that? What? I'm gonna hope that, like, maybe my oxygen or fuel was running low, and that was that little notification that popped up at the last second, but I didn't process it fast enough. But I'm gonna assume that's what it was. What the fuck? Oh, God. I mean, everything seems relatively the same. God, what the fuck? Alright, back to our original plan, I guess. Unless we wanted to take a quick second to look at the gate real quick. Because I don't think we need to necessarily rush to the original, the area I'm trying to go to before. I do know pillars need to fall. Well, I don't know if they need to fall or not, but I wouldn't doubt that they would have to if that's the main things that fall when you're watching the whole thing, the whole situation of that planet occur. You know, you see those pillars falling constantly throughout the course of it. Sure, fuck it. Okay, there it is, perfect timing. Just match velocity. Yeah, dude, would the gate be there? Would the gate be there? Let's just go back here real quick. It shouldn't take too long, right? Nope, didn't mean to do that. I know you guys can't see that top left corner. I also noticed that while I was editing, so I apologize. I can technically move my... Oh, alright, we're gonna have to do this in a weird way. Never saw a front flip landing, have you? What was I gonna say? I got distracted. I noticed that I covered like the top right of the screen because I thought there would be more like so you guys could see like the vitals and stuff over, I guess over there. So I apologize if I block a little bit of the camera stuff. I'll try to find a better position if anything, or if you guys don't really care about the oxygen and fuel, I can move you to that side instead. Okay, don't worry about that. I am a little afraid of looking into this. But it doesn't look like there's anything in there. It just looks like it's broken. It could just be the residue. Also, I don't want to go too far from the ship. This could have been a mistake. But we are moving at least closer. Okay, so maybe there is... Maybe there is nothing over there. Okay. Which means we still have plenty of time to go do what I wanted to do originally. There's also the, like, secret entrance of the thing on Giant Steep, but again, I'd rather come back to that anyway, because I feel like there's still so much to do on Giant Steep anyway, so we're gonna... I'm not saying we're almost done with Brittle Hollow either, but at least with Brittle Hollow, I feel a lot more, like... The main things about Brittle Hollow is the few paths that I died on while I was exploring. I think it's over here. Yep. And all right, so there's the dome I couldn't get into. There's the 2 paths I wanted to take, but I was a fucking idiot and fell down. And then I thought there was 1 or 2 other things too. So like we're at least done with like my major interests of Brittle Hollow, you know. And I think we still have 1 more planet as well, right? Because I think there's 1 farther than Giant Steep, if I remember correctly. I'll double check once I land. Or please don't be full pure lava. Fuck! Autopilot got me again. Yeah, just wrap it up. It's fine. All right. Sure. Also, I think I have an idea for the moon as well. Because while I was watching myself, because like, it's interesting watching my own gameplay afterwards, because like, sometimes I notice things that I didn't pick up when I was playing through it, because like, I get kind of tunnel visioned, especially because like, my tunnel vision is so sporadic, because I get distracted very easily and I'm very excitable. So like, even noticing that like, I was parking into the sun, and when it told me on the side that it was the sun, and when I was trying to like, I was trying to find the moon, yeah, I was trying to find the moon, and even it said like I'm just saying there's a lot of like little details that I'm noticing like while watching myself play through, and I think that's like a good way to do it, because even though I have like I have my computer to like mark all my stuff, there's so many paths. Like, it's not gonna be like, hey, you didn't check this one path, or you remember you didn't finish this, or oh, you fell here and you actually didn't like explore that. Like, there's so many of those things. And I'm like, you know what? Just watching myself play it back gives me a lot of, like, I'm not really the best note taker necessarily. But it helps me with so many other things. What is that tower, by the way? Fuck, fine. What? No, stay on objective. That is so much easier to find. Stay on objective. You know what to look for. Don't get distracted. I know it's very interesting and it's a cool looking tower, but we have other things, we have priorities right now. So right now we gotta find the dome. The fuck? Does this camera also see the, oh, I think this is it. Does this camera also see the, ghost matter? You know what I would love to do? Well, I guess not do, but experience, is like watching someone that actually knows everything in this game play this game. Wait, what was the other planet? Dark Bramble. I have not been to Dark Bramble. Okay, so we still have to do that one too. Oh wait, that's a picture of the fucking probe. That's what's rotating around it. Oh. I wonder if they do anything with Hollow's lantern either. And I don't really know what the interloper does either. I have a lot of questions. Because there's so much information in this game, and I feel like there's still potential that I only explored 50% or even less of like a lot of the other planets, you know? So like, I would love to see someone 100% this game, from like basically unlocking all the card information. I guess that's how it would go, right? So I guess once I'm finally done with this game, I think that's what I'll end up looking for. Because I'm like, I want to know what everything means and the explanations of everything, and I don't think I'm gonna get that through my playthrough, unfortunately. You know, even though sometimes I'm really smart and sometimes I'm really dumb, there's still a lot of information that I'm not going to be able to digest properly and understand. So I'm like, I want to, you know, I want to be able to. I have as someone that does not go to school anymore, unfortunately, I do have a intense passion to learn now, and I wish it was something that unlocked a lot earlier in my life, but sometimes you don't get that, you know? Sometimes it's, I don't remember like, having a problem with this jump, but I didn't make this last time. Okay. Maybe I just didn't let it fully charge. It's fine. Didn't let it fully charge up or something. So now I get to live all my little gaming experiences and learning through games and usually through comments, but again, like you guys told me to stay away, you know, but like I just love learning, you know, now. But it is a skill that some of us do not possess right away or know how to unlock that portion of us that does want to. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter what time I come here at, but I wonder, because these pillars do fall a lot, so I wonder if there is a certain timing where you want to be here while only a few of them are up for some reason. But I did go this way last time. And I saw I jumped over here, correct? And then instead of accidentally jumping over, there was that platform there that I land on, which, yeah, I understand. Thank you so much for letting me know. Which also lets us know that we need to make sure we double check our surroundings. Okay. Yep, I understand. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Oh, God. This feels so much better. Like, I was getting anxiety because I'm like, if I forget to do this, I will be so upset with myself. You know? Because I want to go... I think, it was up there. It was up there, but then I got distracted. As I was watching myself, I'm like... Because once you're looking... Here, let's jump across. Once you're looking up that way, there's no, like, thing that... Well, I guess there could be a switch that pushes it down instead, but then you're falling, you know? So I'm like, oh. So I'm like, I'd rather go away that maybe that's a dead end over there. I'll just come back. But then I didn't... I talked about the gravity just pulling me too fast, and it didn't end up catching me, so I didn't get any of my objective, and I got distracted by the moon. So... Put me in, coach. Is this the door that I think it is? Okay. My silly bitch ass did not realize that the dome I wanted to access and the dome that I accidentally got into were the same location. It's crazy how this game just works out, right? Giant steep projection. Is this gonna be the same projection stone as the other one? Jarvis, lock me in. Yes, correct. Interesting. Is this gonna be the same note as you left earlier? Conway, Daz, and I are lifting orbital space probe cannon components into space for assembly. Sank down beneath the current. And one somehow sank down beneath the current. Conway, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for our cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight through the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomena myself using the other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of the Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, right? That's where we are right now. And it reveals how an object might sink through below the current. This is fascinating. Conway, I am unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, will you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface. I remember reading this, but again, reading this after at least knowing a little bit more information just makes so much more sense to me, because again, I have a problem with that shit. If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'll be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, at Brittle Solid. Gravity Cannon and the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, correct. Yeah, so we did read this earlier, but again, I am thankful that I at least got to read it again. Because things are just... So, wait, this is the same room as I saw earlier. This is the projection stone. Not the projection stone. This is what, like, when I lifted... This is where the model came out and I was reading about it. At least this... Yeah, because it came out of that goop, and then this was where the little notes were, right? And these... I'm afraid to walk in this. Okay. This is so cool. Cassava's construction yard has been using cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital space probe cannon parts into orbit, but one of the components was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Right. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are cyclones typically uses to send components into orbit, right, because it lifts up. Okay. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins counterclockwise and pushes object beneath the waters below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much want to make a model. I was gonna be like, where the fuck is my ship log updated? Am I done here? I still have so many more questions. Like, you're saying, is the only reason the piece went through the current is because it got stuck in that counterclockwise cyclone, or the piece itself was a model that, because it was the way it was made, was able to go through? Right? So is it two different ways, or are they both the same thing? Because that would mean, one, that if I wanted to get underneath the current, I gotta find the cyclone that goes counterclockwise, which could be that really big one that we saw previously, or just have to pay attention to the cyclones in general and their spinning rotations, or do I need to use those broken pieces that are floating in space to like nudge towards the planet to have its gravity pulled down, and that will be like a gate that would allow me to break through the current's border? For lack of a better explanation, I guess. I don't really know exactly how to describe what I'm trying to say, but I believe or hope that... Oh, there's a walking path up there. I was like, oh, look at the lights. I'm like, wait a minute. What? Can you... Wait a second. Oh, but we also now have to go back onto that path because there was that other walkway that was down there below as well. Fuck. How am I fucking 40 minutes into this recording? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know it's aggressive, but it's... There's just so much. I love this. What does this do? What? Are you gonna give me something to read? Is it gonna be down there? What do you want me to do? I don't have a lot of time. Okay, or is it just... Okay, sure. This is just showing the planets? You scared me. Sorry. I'm just adding all the planets to the solar system? Is this... What the fuck is that? Are you telling me? What the fuck is that? Is that the radius of the explosion, or is that a different planet or star that's out in the... Hold on, wait. No, go back up. Hold on. You're gonna let me fucking read. Which is the only time in my life I've ever said that. What the fuck is that? Unable to determine orbit, no signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Okay, so that's the eye of the universe. That's like really far out there. Okay. Interesting. So how the fuck am I gonna find that? I need to get to that? When it's whipping around like that a million miles an hour? How should our methods of change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so if we try to find the eye visually, instead, let us send the probe. Excuse me. Malo's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Yeah, if it's whipping around like that, it would have to be based on timing. So far. I believe you have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology that they're developing? Okay. As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue the search method. I'm not done reading. Two different signals. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape the gravity pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice since it's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless except for when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build a cannon in orbit around the... Right, okay. Alright, so that's meant to go to the eye of the storm. This was supposed to be a short fucking episode. What? What? Also, I didn't realize that there was that... Wait, did I read that one back there? No, I guess not. Oh my god. I was like, what the... Look how fucking quick that moves. Or maybe it just means that we don't know where it is. We have learned what our search is for the Eye of the Universe. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the Adderlock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Okay? Well, here, let me go back to this first. Based on the knowledge of the quantum moon... Which knowledge? We believe the Eye is in orbit around the star's solar system. This would mean the Eye is located within the finite, a very enormous range. Okay. The Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. How could you suggest that? The Eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we are no closer to finding it than you were. Jesus Christ. What do I do? I still don't think I'm making any fucking progress. I don't want to leave this room yet because I don't know what I want to do. You know? Like there was so much information here. I'm like, I could have easily have missed something. I think that's just the thing I saw earlier. That means when we go, like, we have to use the probe that's around that to shoot ourselves. So that means I have to repair that? So I have to go into Giant's Deep to potentially bring a piece up. Maybe I have to push it with a ship into an actual current to launch it into space. And then what, repair it while it's in space? Would it, like, automatically attach to the orbit that the other pieces are following along? Or do I also need to time that accordingly? I'm exhausted. I need a nap. I could be extremely overthinking it. Maybe if once I push it up, it'll just like match nicely. And then I have to go out and maybe repair it. And then I can, use my ship as maybe a probe? Or is there actually, like, do I have to find the ship? I have to, like, also remember, like, what piece is down there and, like, what they, oh my god. Alright, well, we have, like, a little bit of time. Yeah, we played you before. Yeah, we're almost done here. I was curious about the moon. I think it's that bitch. Yeah. Cause like, I'm like, when I was watching my footage, it's very interesting to like watch your footage back, you know? Cause like, even though I'm like not really like a scientist or an engineer or anyone that like does like any of that important work, I love like the trial and error and like, testing hypotheses and like hypothesize. I don't fucking know. And just like, I'm like, oh, okay, so that worked here. I'm like, oh, I could try it this way and I can do this instead, you know? So like, it's fun. You know what I mean? So it's really cool to like, I thought that was gonna hit me. I don't know. Were you always reversing? Because it looked like you were heading towards the sun, and now you're heading away from the sun, but like you're going back. You know, let's spend the rest of the time just like looking. Wait, this is not my ship. Looking for the. I want to see if we can find Dark Bramble. Actually, that's Dark Bramble. We don't have a lot of time, so I just want to see what it looks like, just to get like a little bit of comfortability with just looking at it and finding places to land or whatever. We don't have a lot of time, but like, I guess that's what I would use my time for. I forgot what conversation I was having originally. That's my problem. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Yes. Okay. But anyway, just using my footage to, like, you know, learn from my own mistakes, like watching yourself back and trying to become better, and, you know, maybe answer some questions that I may have asked myself. Okay, let's just go a bit farther. Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of time left. Is that you? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I at least want to get close and familiarize myself. Any kind of knowledge that we gain is always forward, I guess. There was that one more walkway I really wanted to do. Or maybe one more day. Maybe one more. I love this. I love this game so much. I'm still very confused all the time. But it's exciting, you know? And I never know how much progress we're actually making. I don't know what makes sense anymore. I know we're trying to get to the eye of the universe, I guess. What the fuck kind of planet is this? Oh, this is the seed, right? Because I remember it being kind of smoky. What are you pointing at? Oh, okay, nothing. Is there no place for me to land? I mean, I guess I can land on... there's no fucking way I'm landing on any of these. This seems extremely inappropriate. All right, I like orbiting the planets more with this form because it makes it easier to do rotations. Okay. But we're going so slow. Is there no one that's like watching this planet either? God, this rotation is really slow. Maybe on the north or south pole? Nope, higher. Okay. No, I don't see anything, dude. This is the biggest part here. There's nothing on this landmass. I think we gotta get in closer. I don't see anything. What the fuck do you do, bro? Lights don't work here. What am I locking? What am I locking onto? What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't like this. Why are you playing spooky music? Why is it so... What is that? Is that another one? Am I going into another universe? What is that? That's just a branch? What the fuck is that? Alright, slow. Reverse. Holy fuck. Okay. So this is where these things live. These are the things that are blind. So if I don't make sound, maybe I have to drift? Maybe I don't push anything, right? Because that's the only sound I make is that little tss. right? So maybe they're super sensitive to sound. Do you think the white lights are them and the red light is where I need to go? It's the only thing that's different, right? Don't, just drift. Just drift. I hope to fucking God that it's... Oh my God, Jesus, fuck, please go. Get in, get in, get in. I know, I know, I know. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, chat. I'm dead, chat. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, hated that. My hands are so fucking sweaty from that. That was tense. I love atmospheric horror. The second I went into that smoky area, I'm like, I can't see a fucking thing, and you're playing tubas in my fucking ear. We're doing one more run. All right. So I need to go on that one walkway on the other place. That, and maybe I'll explore that place too if we have more time, or if I survive. Look at my cute little ears. Look at my cute little ears. I am excited and thankful that we had that information to like drift, and I think it kind of worked. I think I'm on the right track. I think I just need to set up the trajectory. Fuck. You know what I'm saying. To just have a straight destination, because you cannot adjust. I think any adjustment, any will get you killed, and that is exactly what happened to me, and I panicked, which I do. Which I do. So, that will be something I don't, like, what is gonna be in there? Like, would you make, I don't think, stop. I don't think any base would be inside that, right? What the fuck, like, who would be in there? Oh, I wish I used the signal scope. Wait, that's not... That's the harmonica. Wasn't the harmonica in the fucking... I was gonna say, wasn't the harmonica on Heath? Or Hearth? Fuck, I'll never get used to it. Because I could have swore when we, on our first episode, I whipped out that bitch and I listened and I'm like, was that fucking harmonica? And I listened to it, right? And I'm like, there is a harmonica on this planet, but maybe the harmonica wasn't on the planet. Maybe the harmonica I was listening to was that seed that crashed in, because there was that prickle bush that was landed on that planet, and that's what I was actually listening to. And actually the harmonica is somewhere in Dark Bramble. That would make some sense, right? If that, did I not listen to it? I don't remember. Fuck. God, there's so much I want to know. There's so much I want to know. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, these things that launch these, like this thing, the probe launchers all look the same from that planet. Wait, what? Yeah, but I no, there's other stuff I need to do. I want to go on the other walking path. You know? We can easily access these things anywhere else, okay? Or any other time slot or time period. I want to get to the one that I have to do the trekking for first. Where's it? Is it over here? No, that's a tree. I always have a hard time. I should remember the location, but again, it's the beginning of the day anyway. I feel like this is Majora's Mask, you know. It's the same aesthetic, which Maybe that's what also feels nostalgia to me about this, is like, having a day deadline is kind of fucking crazy. Where the fuck is this? Not you. Not you. I'm gonna find you. Have I been here? Oh my god, just... Too much knowledge, too much exploring, so little time. I'll have to remember. I'm sure once I watch this back and I'm like, oh my god, dude, you could have gone there too? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I could have. Where the fuck? I'm about to make my own entrance and just slam this thing into the center. Wait, found it. I was just on the wrong rotation. Okay. What? Like, did they explain? Did they explain how the quantum moon helps you find the eye of the universe? How? Because even when I shot my dinghy on it, it doesn't register, like, its actual location. Unless the eye of the universe is also made up of those chunks. Maybe the chunks that I thought were made up of the quantum moon first, and I'm like, oh, maybe something hit the moon and broke it into it. Maybe those are pieces of the eye of the universe instead of the quantum moon. Potentially. So maybe the quantum moon isn't really a moon at all, but it's a piece of that quantum rock that has something on it that gives it the radius and illusion of a moon, because it is a mist, so it's not actually a moon. And maybe that's what's happening. And maybe that's it, not necessarily it's trying to go back home, but it's like it shares the same similarities as the eye of the universe, and that's why it's all over the place. And that's why they can't register it, because it keeps teleporting every time they go to look at it or try to find it. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I feel like Always Sunny in Philadelphia Charlie with the string. You know what I mean? That seems like too far of a jump. No. This is not correct. I was going the right way. I believe I was. This doesn't feel right. Oh, it is over there. Okay. Easy. Ow. It's fine. Oh my god. I'm still curious on if there is any reason to follow these things through the black hole. You know, like, is it just a graveyard? Or, like, if you go over there and you follow them, or the structure that they make, or, like, maybe it helps you find something else, you know? So, I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas, and I don't know what's correct and what's not. That is the fun part, isn't it? God, I love this game so much. I know it doesn't perform like super well, especially to my Deltarune series, which honestly, like, I may not love this game as much as I love Deltarune, but like I love it a lot. Like, it's definitely really high up there. But like, I'm not gonna stop this series because I originally like want to do series that people definitely want to watch and stuff like that, you know. But this is like for me, you know. This is a game that I now love and I need to see through, and you're kidding me, right? Will that be enough strength to make it over? It has to be, right? Okay. Wait, you want me to go there? I don't like that feeling. Well, well, well. What the fuck do I do about this? What the fuck? It's not where I came from, but it's something I have to activate afterwards? So I have to run through. I have to run. I can't tell. I feel like I could take the ship up there, but maybe not. But like, if I'm able to activate, like, what would cause? What? I have to activate this elsewhere. But then what would be the purpose of coming over here? I have to go somewhere else on this planet, turn something on, and then come back through this running path. Which is then the actual speed run of this planet, which is why doing it so quickly, accurately, and all that shit would make sense. So let's... Oh my god, it's gonna drive me fucking crazy, because now I can barely even make it back, right? I don't like this. Fucking nailed it. Bam, 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 bam. Is it this, do you think? Where the fuck does that go? Oh my god, what? Here, let me register you in the system. Okay. Rebic. Oh, it registers every... Do I have to go to the other planets and register everybody else too? I might as well. But we'll do that when we don't know what else to do for the... I'm gonna leave. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Go for it. But then, what about the rest of my path that was... What about the rest of my path? Do you think it's just another way to... Maybe that's what it could be. Maybe instead of it being another path to go somewhere else, it's just another path to come to. You know? So maybe it was more of like, I could have came from this direction and gone that way. Necessarily, if that makes sense. So maybe I shouldn't overly stress about it. Maybe it's not as intense as I think it is. Well, we found something new. What the fuck? Anyway, how the fuck is this gonna work? Well, we have something to read at least, which again, I'm thankful for. Is this the... Yes, this is this is the entrance. This is the entrance to the room I want to get into. But why do you have this here for me? Do you think I can move this somehow? Okay. Be welcomed in this place. All above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Stairs? Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And I'm assuming this is how I get back. Correct. I am really curious on if my idea was right about it, but I don't think I need it to be right. I think I just need it at least to process that it is an option and I don't need to waste time on it because, again, we only have so much time. So this can get me back. Do I need to take the ship down here? Can the ship even fit in here? I don't know. The ship's kind of thick. But we might as well try. Where's the lift? Right here. Jarvis, take me up. Oh, hold on. What is this? Okay. Why are the rocks why do they have that formation like that? Is it about positioning? Let's just make note of it as we're going up. Just to be certain. Because that could absolutely mean something. And then this is where... Yeah, that's where I want to get into. God. So I can try to take the ship inwards. Here, let me shoot this here. So at least I know the direction of 48%. So at least I know the direction of where to take the ship when I get in there, because I might need to find an entrance elsewhere, and I want to make sure that we have at least some kind of marker. Pings are extremely helpful, okay? I know this probably shouldn't be my first attempt of getting in here with using the ship, but I at least want to fucking try. Because otherwise, yeah, it doesn't, I feel way too thick. Okay. What would you have me, how would you have me get up there? Oh, fuck, wait, I know. What's the integrity? Go. Doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does matter a little bit. Get back in. Here, go. Nope. Let me out. I have an idea. Give me more fuel. I might need it. Okay. Fuck, where's the... I don't know how much time I have, but we're gonna waste it doing this. This seems like a good waste of a last day to me. I don't know how much more, again, is on this planet, but if I need to get up into that room, if I need to get up into this room, the only thing that would make sense to me is surface integrity 12 is exploring it when it's in zero gravity. We have to hurry up, please. I know. And we can maybe and we can use this to yeah, I still have gravity, so I have to wait until we're in space. So this has to sink first, but then how much time do I actually have? Oh, it's at 6%. Do you think I could ram the ship into it to get it to break faster? I don't think I have enough time to do both. So we have to see if it's gonna be a natural thing, if the ship would even have an effect on it. Or not. Oh my god, I can't like keep doing like one more episode each time too, man. I have to like, I'll have to remember. And once I edit through this and I'll maybe have to do 3 episodes this week, to be honest. I think that's exactly what needs to happen, because there's no way. There's no way. Right? It's barely holding on. Do you think moving you to something else too would do anything different? Because now you would launch me over there. Oh! I'm fairly certain that should have killed me. God. It feels weird just staying around wasting time like this. But sometimes, I mean, we have to learn, right? We have to learn. I'm just curious on if actually the ship would help. Or maybe we really only have a quick amount of time to fly through this once we're in zero gravity. But that's the only thing that makes sense to me, because we can't get the ship in here, and we would need a different, we would need, well, I guess maybe we would need something to launch us up, which, that doesn't necessarily angle that way, but it doesn't mean that's not possible. But then why is this piece like this? You know? Because this is definitely a hint at something, which would make me think that I would need to stand here. Come on. Please hit 0%. Surface integrity. I think I could have sworn when I crashed into it, it did that. But maybe it didn't. Would it be a lot easier for me to lock my little icon up there and then follow it through the black hole and then just land on it accordingly? 0. Here we go. Where's my... I'm not going to Dark Bramble like this. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, at least I was correct. Ship, I'm sorry. Enjoy your own adventure. Do whatever you want tonight. This is hard to fucking navigate. Okay. All right, rotate. Rotate. Stop. Welcome, Selenium. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart to the Quantum Moon. I did not finish my thing on Giant's Deep. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule: to explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Okay. Roll. Okay, what about this? There's gotta be another piece flying around here, right? And this what shows where that is in consideration to that? Oh God, I see. This is fucking exhausting. In a good way. Just want to make that clear. This is a lot. And I'm stressed. But at least I didn't realize how much time I would have here. Can you please? If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause, remember your history. Stop. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from 2 different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the 2 divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before they discovered how to make that journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. What the fuck? I'm learning and also having more questions, as always. Is there anything else I can have here? Oh fuck, what's down here? Okay, these are projection stones? Or locations? What do you want me to do here? Oh fuck, it's starting soon. No, fuck. I know, I understand. I understand. I need to really... What do you have me marked right now? Like, what am I... What is this? What is that? I don't understand. Okay, we have to ignore it. I have to look a little bit more. I don't know if there's anything else here. That's the hallway. Let's go up a little bit. Come on, please, please, for the love of God. Okay, this at least makes it, because there's those things there, but there's no projection stones to see. So what do I do? And what is this? And why do you move around? Is that that's where the quantum moon is in consideration to the planets, I guess. And every time I look away, potentially, it moves somewhere else. And the last explosion is, that's where the quantum moon ends? No? Okay. Does that have anything to do? Why is there balls around it? Oh my god. Alright. Well, let's try to see our death. Yep, there it is. Old Butte. Man, what a fucking episode. This was supposed to be a quick thing that, like, wasn't supposed to take long whatsoever, and you guys got a whole nother fun fucking episode, in my opinion. Interesting. Interesting. I don't even know what we're doing in the next episode. I guess we're gonna try to go into Giant Steep and the Dark Bramble. There's the moon. Why is it sometimes I blink a lot? There's the moon. Alright, well, let's see our little notes. I didn't realize, well, not that I didn't realize, but like, I wasn't expecting to learn as much as we did. I really just wanted to go into that one building. Because I was like, wait a minute, I forgot about that. Ship block, alright, hit me with it. Orbital probe cannon. Launch module. Probe tracking. Control module. Tornado, simulation. Observatory. Oh, tornado simulation? Alright, let's start with purple. Okay, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Nomai built the shrine on the quantum moon to aid the pilgrimage in the sixth location. Remember the final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. So maybe that's the only way I can actually physically get onto the quantum moon, the north pole. The pilgrimage to the quantum moon was deeply significant for a journey for the Nomai. After the two groups of Nomai Stramdon, Ember Twin, and Brittle Hollow were reunited, it became their united goal to find and visit the quantum moon. The quantum shrine. The Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Many Nomai went on the pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them to its sixth location, the most secret location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. How do I... Must be on the moon's... Okay. Moon, North Pole. I have to figure out how to get... The shrine on the quantum moon must be on the... So maybe... I don't know. I don't know. Rubeck's camp. This is just because I probably scanned him. The observatory. The new, more sensitive locator on Nomai built this observatory was able to detect any trade of the eye signal. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. The Nomai decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead looked for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. The cyclones on the Nomai used to send components into orbit. Correct. So I either have to wait in orbit for something to get launched up, or use the counter rotation to go down, I guess. Exists a rarer type in the cyclone that spins the opposite direction, pushes objects beneath the waters below the current. So what the fuck would be down there? The piece I need? The broken remains of the Nomai space station are orbit around the Giant Steep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area, correct? The orbital probe cannon was created to find a precise location of the eye of the center of the universe. But now, do we even need the probe if we know how to get there, because the moon would take us there, potentially? The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power descending to create the greatest chance of finding the eye in the center of the universe. What? And the probe tracking module is probably what's underneath, and that's why that's a question mark. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. This cannon was aligned with the randomly selected probe trajectory. Excuse me. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. The launch module is badly damaged, but the projection pool is still intact. A Nomai named Malo argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe data if the probe's tracking module was destroyed. Once the Orbis probe, one of the probe's 3 modules, the probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. The Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. I saw a probe tracking module through the Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. Did I see that? Or was that what I was on in the ocean? That, like, that other area? Maybe that's what that meant? I could see a purple electricity outside the viewport. I would need to double check to see what that actually looked like when I looked at it to confirm, but I think it was the piece that was floating in the ocean? Potentially? Okay. Well, that's everything for now. I did not expect to do this, nor did I expect to play this right now, but maybe this is what... Maybe we're just beelining the end of this and I can start a different game afterwards, alright? Because this is hard to break away from. Alright, this is also a longer episode than the last time. Each episode's getting a little bit longer, but I hope you guys appreciate it, alright? If you enjoy the gaming content, consider leaving a like. It means that's the main thing of letting me know that I'm doing a good job, that I can't read the comments right now, okay? You can leave a comment for me, either talking to your fellow peers or leave a comment for me to read afterwards, because I'm very excited to read what things I missed, what things are there, if I'm doing a good job, if I'm not doing a good job, whatever it may be. And if you want more gaming content, subscribe to Game Balls for more. Alright, see you next time.